beef eye fillet. Let me show you where it comes from, how to get it, and I mean, at the end of the day, you can save yourself a lot of money buying it whole and trimming it up. So it comes off the hind quarter. It's on the inside of the hip right here. This body's been sitting in this cool room for a couple weeks, and it is freaking cold and it's freaking set. So it was rough as guts and tough and hard to get off. But what we're doing is we're marking on the inside. We're just looking for our seam there. So we're digging along the inside of the hip bone. I reckon, give me 10 seconds. I should have it on the bench. I should show you where you need to trim it up and then how you can save some money. We're going to get this off first. So just run along here. You can see I'm holding the muscle now so I don't rip it. And I'm just digging along, and pulling as I go. Got a little S hook there. We should have a little S hook there. I think actually we lost the S hook. So we were looking for it, or Reese was looking for it for me. Anyway, we've got off the main part, and we're just finding our way. We don't want to cut into the eye fillet. And as I said, like I was using proper force with this thing. Like it was set. I was actually putting muscle in behind it, trying to get this to break up, and it was not breaking. There we go. So usually you come to here, and you can pretty much just pull it straight off. This one, Buckley's, it just wasn't having a go of it. So running down the chimes there. There we go, those feather bones, and now we got the whole tenderloin. So I can show you exactly how it's going to come to you, and then what you got to do, trim it up. So we're doing the underside first, just removing a little bit, and then we got this big lump of fat and crap. That ain't going to come with you. Your bit comes probably this next cut here. Generally, a whole tenderloin you buy looks like this, and you got to trim this part up at home, which isn't too hard. A nice sharp knife, and you're good to go. So all I'm doing is just scratching along till I get to that silver skin. And then once we get to that silver skin, we're going to put our knife underneath, angling our knife blade up, sort of maybe 20 degrees up. And that gives you a good angle that you can scratch the silver skin off without really digging into the meat. You don't want to dig into the meat. If you dig into the meat, you're just wasting money at the end of the day. So we're trying to do it as clean as we can. We're removing all the stuff, and off we go. I reckon, I don't know, not my favourite steak. You tell me what you think. There's good ways to cook it, and I mean, some chefs in here that get in the comments section will be able to tell us some really good methods of cooking it, so go ahead and do that. But for me personally, man, a Scotch fillet or a boneless ribeye for you Americans would be ideal. I think that's probably the best cut. Anyway, cleaned it all up now, nice and easy as. And we'll just check the underside, make sure it's all good, and then quite literally, eye fillet is a super simple one to cut. That's why I say it's probably one of the easiest you can do at home, because you just go from fucking left to right. Left, right, good night. That's all it takes. It's just straight cuts. You can do them thick, you can do them thin, you can bash them down and make really good steak sandwiches. You can do pretty much anything with it. I used to have an Indian lady actually up in the shop I worked in Queensland, and she would come in and get 2.5 kilos minced, has to be minced in front of her, for spaghetti, and she'd do that every week. But I don't discriminate, we just do the job. So there we go, cutting them nice and thick. Beautiful. This was a belted Galloway off a local farmer. So a little bit smaller, not too much marbling, a little bit dark, but overall, nice bit of beef. And there we go, guys. That's our eye fillet steak, start to finish. Tomorrow I'll show you how to do the strip loin, and then we'll get into rump and topside and go from there. We're going to do a whole hindquarter breakdown. Catches, peace.